Emergency. 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 Incoming enemy fighters. Prepare for launch.
Right, so we live again. There's the bananas in chat. Thank you, people. Let's hope that we stay connected this time. Alright, bananas in chat everywhere. Appreciate it. Right, so when... I'm in blue area. Okay, so I got disconnected back there. That means I got disconnected for not too long at all, actually. That just seemed to drop off for a second and then come back. People, someone asked, what did you think of the Battle of the Bastards? Was that the name of the last Game of Thrones episodes? That's what I need to know. By the way, thank you for all the bananas, Bengineer, Road to Rome, Mystery, Chickster, Deadlocked, A Free Car, Swimmer. Thank you everyone for the messages letting me know that we are live. Lucid Knight says, did you see John Oliver's video about Brexit? It's hilarious and informative. Worth a watch. Feel free to tweet me it. I'd love to watch things about Brexit. It's a huge thing, the Brexit deal. I can't help but think in my mind it almost feels like we're going to see the results and it's going to be a landslide of people to stay in, because I think fear will dictate people's votes a lot. I think one thing is saying big change and the other one is saying things are the same. I think people might go, actually, when it comes down to voting, they might start to think, is this that bad? But that's just me speculating a little bit. Let's go craft some rails and do the second bit here. Yes, and apparently Battle of the Bastard is episode 8 of Game of Thrones, which is the one I watched yesterday, I think. Let's wait for the game to load. Hopefully I haven't been disconnected again. There we go. Yeah, it's the one that I watched last night. It was definitely really good. Like, I loved it. Lots of action. But I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, because the show's obviously very popular. I really enjoyed it, though, so if you enjoyed it, hey, I enjoyed it too. Let's chuck that up there. Let's get some rails going. And, oh, and Curspank. Curspank has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Do appreciate it. Have a shuffle on me. I hope you enjoy today's stream. And yeah, thank you for subscribing. Marlin Miner says, love GOT, great episode. Yeah, it was a good episode. Do you know what? I've liked that show more and more. I think this season has been the best one. And, I watched it when the first, couple of seasons, I think maybe season 2 had just started. And I didn't think that much of it. I watched it and sort of went, nah, it's kind of alright. And then, the hype got really big around season 4 and I decided to watch it again. And then, season by season, it's gotten steadily better, but this season feels like, a really cracking season. Episode after episode, really interesting. Let's track that up there. Lots of people, I've noticed, keep saying 360 in chat. Sebsinir says, level 360, what? What is going on? Yeah, I got 360 levels. Do you know what? The XP meter hasn't moved like a nudge since I hit 360. I've killed a few things and it's not changed. Mia Fawn says, can you do this for me and make so in your next recording on Hermitcraft you have 420 levels? By the way, you made my day when you responded to my message on YouTube. P.S. You can now craft tipped arrows in the crafting table. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You can. They changed it, didn't they? But you still need a potion if I remember. Either way, yes, you can craft them, so it's not quite as ridiculous. And no, I will not do the whole 420 thing. Don't want to do that. Let's have a look. So we got to go over here to our temporary rail, which I think got sort of cut off. It looked like it was... Well, it's actually... Oh, that's extremely convenient. It's here. That's exactly what we want, really. So I might dismantle a little bit of Tango's Watchamadoodle. And what we'll do is we'll just hold down like this. And then when I come back, I'll hold down again. And that means we should, in theory, get all the gaps and be a very efficient thing. Efficient thing. Have you ever seen the XP farm fixes that Snow Crash posted a few days ago, said CB Minecrafter? I have seen them. I think they were pretty much in response to... Because I was talking to Snow Crash the entire time I was building it. I was saying, oh, you know, this doesn't work, that doesn't work, and then he made that video and it fixed like a fair few things. There's also other stuff I fixed on Hermitcraft that is really worth knowing about. There's a lot of XP and items that get lost at the back of the drop area for the Pigman, and I made a modification there that seems to hold in all of the XP, so no XP loss, and most of the items, like 90% of the items, the occasional few do still seem to burst out of there. Get level 500 for 500k subs. The next episode says your third test. My third testicle is talking to me. Jeez. Man. Streaming is weird. I just realised how weird streaming is. Now, why is there lava here? Actually, I've got a feeling. Is that my fault? As soon as I like said it out loud, I was like, did I hit lava or something? Did I do something in this area to cause harm? I mean, that's the end of the tunnel. Like, through there we should see an end portal, but no. I don't know. I kind of don't want to block it off. It might sound strange, because we need to go up there. Let's have a look. Okay, so the lava like flowed over there. Why does this like end here? Okay, okay. Right, now I think there's a pool behind there. There is, but it's not that block. Is the lava still? No, okay. Right, and then is that the source? No, it's... okay. Okay. None of this. None of this. None of this. Oh, that was annoying. That was very annoying. Oh, it gave me a heart attack. Why does my I think I know what it is. Someone on this server branch mines in the Nether. I don't know why. You know, fire resistance potion, fire resistance armor, you're all good. And they do it in some of the tunnels that I dig. Like, I'll just go down them and one day it'll be like, oh, there's a branch mine here. Okay, well that's weird. That is weird. Yeah, we came quite a long way down here. So where is the end portal? Someone's dug down my tunnel. Oh. May have been Ren, says Marlin Miner. I think Ren dug his way back. It would be very unlikely to dig straight into the same tunnel. Where exactly... Oh, this is the worst. Clutch asks, why does he have 360 levels? It is because we have built a farm that gives you ridiculous amounts of XP. And they built it on the latest episode of Hermitcraft, if you want to watch that and figure it all out. I don't know why I'm struggling to look through here when I could just break it. Where is... Aha, it's down! Okay, so... I think there's quite a bit to go through there. This is the worst. This is the worst. We'll dig downwards and get to it, don't worry. Oh, no, that's a silly goose. Your XP are moved, by the way, says Jason. Hey, yeah, I spotted that as when we get the quartz. We've got a little nook on it there. Okay, so if we're going to find this, we probably want to dig down like... Oh, I thought I was going to drop. Okay, so that's still that, so we need to go a little bit further along. I think next time, though, I'll peek my head down and see if we can see a little bit further along as well. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, there it is. We got ages away to go. I bet you it's actually like the end is where it should be, because I probably checked the coordinates right. Ah. Charge a small fee for the donuts, says James Shopland. When it's open, I'll do just that. I will absolutely charge a fee. It's going to be like 1 diamond per visit, and then I'm sort of saying, you know, like, aha, look, that's still part of the tunnel. We can clearly see the shape of it. Right, and there's the end over there. So I probably dug it to the exact same coordinates. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm going to charge a diamond each time someone wants to use it, because then it's like, well, you know, you can go up there and stay there for hours, get great use out of it, and it only costs a diamond, right? And we got a donation here from Spidester saying, today is my 15-year anniversary at my job, so here is 15 money for you. I've enjoyed you since Season 2 Hermitcraft, and you do great work. P.S. The first syllable in my name isn't speed. I said spide, didn't I? It rhymes with did. Spide. Spid. Spidster. Cheers from Minnesota. Spidster, thank you for the donation. Hopefully I got your name right. I obviously butchered it at first, as I do. Okay, that doesn't appear to be it. And congratulations at 15 years at your job. I hope you like that you've been there for 15 years. It sounds like it's a good thing. If you enjoy where you work, then that is obviously a good thing. Yeah, this is it. We were at the correct place all along. There's cement stone. Right. So I just got lazy when I got over here, basically, and never really finished up what we were doing. Okay, so... in fact, I probably ran into that lava and then ran away, didn't I? Aha! Look at that. Okay, that's great. So I think that's all I want to do as of right now. Let's finish laying down the rail at the top. I can come back here another time, make sure it's all good. Okay, so as well as putting down rails, we want to patch up these little holes. Right. Oh my god, that was so overblown. And Whale Mugger says, hey, a fellow Minnesotan. There you go, you got friends from Minnesota in the chat with you. And Unliving Pyro says, oh, it doesn't say, says, resubscribe for 2 months in a row. Thank you for the resubscribe. I'm going to have a sip of me tea. Mmm, delicious. And we got a donation here from Diashemi saying, hi X, sorry I couldn't tune in later. Tune in later, okay. Probably said this already, but what are you doing today? Stay safe with your 360 XP levels, X. Have an epic week. Thank you. I would love to have an epic week. I hope you have an epic week too. Yeah, you said couldn't tune in later. I think you meant earlier. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, it's the internet. English might not be people's native language. Anyway, I have said what we're doing. We're laying down rails. We've just almost finished doing our 2 sets of rails. Then we're going to go to the Guardian Farm. Then we're going to go work on the log fella stuff. That is sort of the plan for this stream today. Ian Balassi says, X, did my resub go through again? I think you missed it. Let's have a look. Ian Balassi has resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Thank you for the epic support, my friend. I do appreciate it. Sorry I missed the resub. Caught your message in chat though. And yeah, hope all is good. Clutch says, I remember one episode of X to use his launcher and died with tons of levels. Yep, that happened. It might happen again. We don't know. We hope not though. Right, did I patch it? I wasn't really paying attention. I think I patched in all of the missing rails. If not, I got plenty of rails for the future. And Coldfloor says, oh my god, 360 levels. Yeah, everyone's tuning in and seeing the levels, basically. The Nine God says, I've been thinking I've figured out what X looks like. X is a variable in maths, so X can be anything. Apparently I am Vin Diesel is the gist of the rest of that message. X, what do you think of the band Def? I love Def. Def are amazing. Now that would sound really strange out of context, wouldn't it? Oh, Def is amazing. Did you die last week? Yeah, it's well good. No, they're a band from Florida. They're amazing. Chuck Schneider, rest in peace. Yeah, I really adore their what's it called? Symbolic and Leprosy records. They're probably my 2 favourites. Let's have a look. What's next? What's next on the list? The list isn't on the screen. I've got to bring it back. Villager Rails. Right, Logfeller's Guardian Farm. We'll fly over to the Guardian Farm. All we got to do is some digging. I got my magic mender. Ah, but we also need a beacon. My beacon's outside. And Gecko Games has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much for resubscribing, my friend. Do appreciate it. Twitch now displays the last message that someone resubscribes in chat. That's actually really cool. Sergeant Peanut says, X, do you like Metallica? Today's pre-stream song was Metallica No Leaf Clover. Now, I'm notorious for picking songs of bands that I really don't like. And the truth is, I really don't like Metallica. Obvious sarcasm is obvious, right? I'm a big Metallica fan. And yeah, I hadn't heard that song in ages. And I was just like, you know what, I'm going to play No Leaf Clover. That's a tune. It makes sounds in my ears. Okay. I don't have iron for this. All was good, and then I went, I don't have iron. X, what do you think about breakfast? Oh, don't get me started on breakfast. I eat it every day. Yeah, breakfast is, they say, the most important meal. Don't know how true that is. I like breakfast. Who doesn't like breakfast? The deaf were banned from Florida, says Travis Lattery. Deaf as in, like, dead. That deaf, not deaf as in can't hear. different band. I don't know if there is a band called The Deaf. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got a Beaconator enchantment. Why do I have that now? I mean, been playing on this server for months and months, and I'm pretty sure I've used a beacon before. May School says coffee is my breakfast. I don't know about that. I think I used to drink coffee every morning, and then I noticed that I couldn't function without it, so I stopped drinking it every morning and I felt fine again. We got a random chest up here. A random chest. Yes, anyway, we've got to do some digging. Let's get to it. We've got to do some torch placing as well. Nice and neat. Gets everyone happy with the OCD. And we've got a cat. Hello, kitten. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to replant the farm up above first. That's something we should do each time we come here. Lucid Nights, there is a band called The Deafs. As in deaf, die. So we've got The Deaf, as in can't hear, and The Deafs. Crazy. X... If you read it, I'll be so happy. Read what? Read what is the it in your message? Let's hop over here because we've got a donation in my ear. That rhymed. Hop over here, donation in my ear. Have no fear. Drink a beer. I don't encourage the drinking of beer, but it rhymed. So there you go. Let's read this. Actually, I don't want this stuff to despawn. I'll try and read it. Hey X, thanks for streaming. Wondering if watching the whole ad rather than skipping when possible before YouTube videos helps you out in any way. I sometimes watch them hoping you get more revenue, but I don't want to. Don't want to if it helps. Stay awesome. Don't even worry about that. That's all. Like, yeah, it doesn't make a difference. If an ad has the little skip button, you are free to skip it without making a difference. So. For anyone watching, any videos you watch, you know, you can click the skip ad button, no issue. Yeah, and thank you for the donation, buddy. Do appreciate it. And don't worry about those ads on YouTube. Do you know what I want to get? I want to get YouTube Red. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I thought, do you know what? I could do without watching the ads. And I went to sign up for it. It's not available in my country. What's going on? What's wrong with the UK? Why doesn't YouTube like the UK? I'm joking. Sure they love the UK. So yeah, there's no YouTube. No YouTube Red for England. Poor England with its lack of YouTube Red. Right, I don't think we need too much more of this stuff, but always good to get more than less. Right, I think so. Arangelo says, shocking story. Yesterday I actually saw an ad because it was interesting. Yeah, on occasion ads will actually be interesting. Do you know what, there's a load of people though, like ads. Like people who always seem to talk about how like ads don't really affect them, or you know they're interesting, but they have like a psychological effect. If someone has advertised their, you know, like water brands, right? Chances are, you know, you go to the shop. What water bottle are you going to pick? Something like, you know, Mr. Tim's water. You go, what's this? I want that. You're going to pick. What is it, Avion or whatever it's called? You know, the brand that you've seen the most. It's psychological. They advertise. Advertising isn't always like you see a product and then it means you go, oh, I must buy this now. It's more like when you're at the shop and you've got a choice between two, you're more likely to pick the one you've seen advertised. Because its brand, its image has been a little bit more associated with you. And so, yeah, it just, you know, you naturally, oh, I've seen that before, I'll have that one. You might not want to even think about it on that level, maybe. I always pick the cheapest water, lol, says Momena. Yeah, that's a good way to do it, because most bottled water is tap water anyway. Fun information for you there. They can put pictures of fresh mountains and valleys and lovely, pristine rivers, but it's probably come from a tap. Literally how they package the water, just get it from a tap. Okay, right, this stuff fills up so much space, doesn't it? These chests over here, they are well and truly, like, full up. To the fullest extent. Now, we fell in lava earlier, it weren't very pleasant. I'm out of lava potions, I need to sort that out. Physics there with a tea reminder, thank you my friend, I'm going to have a sip. We got a new subscriber here. It is the derpiest octopus. The derpiest octopus. Thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate your support from the ocean. Don't be too derpy. Ocean's a scary place. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. Do appreciate it. X, a couple of days ago, I went to the movie theatre and bottled water was $8. Yep, that's that movie theatre price. Just yeah, you could just say, do you know what? You got a cup back there. Give me some of that tap water you got in the back room. Ridiculous. I like water. I love water. Water's like the best drink. Super important question. What tea are you having? Says Ofa Surfer Games. I'm drinking an English breakfast today because, of course, it's the afternoon. Best time to drink English breakfast. Whoa, this is my first time at stream, says Pharrell. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you like what you see here. We're working on our Guardian Farm area, which is also sometimes known as my base, because it is going to be my base over here as well as the little... It's all going to be connected, basically. There's going to be stuff everywhere. It's all going to be connected. Alright, now I think we should start putting down some torches. We've got 2. It's not a lot. We'll have to make some more. Is it 3 between each one? I think it's 3. Sergeant Peanut says, X, I'm getting my cast off tomorrow. Excellent. I don't know what you broke, but I'm glad to hear that it's healed and that the cast is getting the can. Musa says, what is this song called? This song is called Level... Is it that one? Yeah, Level 1. Dedicated to... Let's move that across. Dedicated to Marcus. What plans do you have for the islands? Says the physics. Not too much. I did have one idea at one point, but then that all changed. So I was going to put like a villager trading area on there, but I'm going to do that in the end. And... yeah, there are a couple of other ideas, but you know what? There's so much stuff you can build in this game. Don't worry about it too much. I've claimed that little area. It's all going to link up to what I'm doing over here, and we'll definitely make cool use of it at some point. That's sort of the plan, at least. Right, get a nice tidy border going here. The Swedish tap water is actually better than the most of the water I've bought in the UK, says the Royx? No, how do I say that? The Rexoit? That might be true. Sweden has a lot of very socially oriented policies in the way they run their country, so it might be that the quality of tap water there is good or better. Who knows? Just speculating. Just speculating. Is it possible to prank someone today, says Shrekners. It's not something I do on streams. Pranks isn't... I've said it before, pranks isn't really my thing. I hinted at maybe doing a prank on Ren earlier and instantly regretted it because as soon as everyone wanted it, I was like, oh, do you know what? I was only thinking about it. I don't know if I actually wanted to do that or not. I don't know why. I feel like pranks have got to be good. You've got to do them right. And if you're streaming, you know, it just feels like whatever you do, you won't have the time to put in, you know, because a prank needs to take a good time. If you guys want an idea of the sort of pranks I like to do, Season 2 had some great ones. The one on Kralis is my favourite, I think. Or maybe the one on Cleo where we turned our base into an aquarium. That was amazing. But yeah, those took a lot of time, and I think that's the way to do pranks. They've got to be big, ambitious, and, you know, make the person go, wow, this is a prank. I hate it, but it's amazing. Although I think my Corrales prank was more of a gift. Okay, 1, 2, 3, bam, 1, 2, 3, bam. Aha, let's trim away one more so we got the torch there. Oh, I love this song. We use this in time lapses all the time. Alex Gans says, "Lol, that Mumbo spoon." Exactly. Like no one's going to remember that as a great prank. Like that's just going to be. Remember that whack spoon that X built? Yeah, it was rubbish. That's how people are going to remember that one. That's why I don't like to do them on stream. I like to think up crazy ideas and be super mischievous. Okay, let's trim back one more here as well. Or one and a bit. Oh, I don't have my shovel with me. That's alright, we'll do it like this. X, do you like any fruity herbal tea? I don't really, Connor. I like green tea, but not those fruity scented ones. They don't really do it for me. Don't think they're that nice. Alright, looks like we've got blocks to pick up here. Let's finish our grid. I bet you at some point I'm going to make a mistake and all of you are going to be shouting at me. X, you put a torch in the wrong spot. And I won't know which one it is. There we go. X, do you think it counts as stealing if you pay for tap water in a restaurant and refill it with soft drinks like at places like Nando's? I mean, it sort of is, yeah. Like you couldn't really argue that you'd not cheated the system. You know, like that's not what you're supposed to do with it, are you? Yourself says torch in the wrong spot. I think you're trolling. I think you're trolling me. That's what I think. We've got a resubscribe here for 2 months in a row. Bill Cooper Hicks, thank you for resubscribing. Do appreciate your support. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Man, I'm running out of space left, right and centre. We need some more chests, don't we? Chuck all of that in there. More chests is literally what we need. I think I've got space for that in there. Yes, I do. Aha! A little bit of space. Oh man, this is literally like every chest now has stuff in it. What about that one? That's a newish chest, is it not? That one too. Oh my god, unbelievable. Let's craft another chest. Have you heard of 2B2T? Says Sock Monkey Terrorist. Interesting name. No, I haven't heard of that, whatever it is, unfortunately. Let's chuck those things in there. Let's get back over there. Asuma, I can see on your levels you got the Pigman farm working, says Dankweed, mate. Dankweed, mate. Yes, I have. I have. 360 levels. No wonder where they've come from, eh? Gigis, oh I can't quite say your name, says back since a long time, but X is still as derpy as Season 1. Was I derpy on Season 1? People didn't start calling me derpy for a long time. Oh, do you know what? I need that shovel. Speaking of being derpy, I need a shovel. That dirt ain't gonna shovel itself. That Illuminati says it's the oldest MC server ever. I don't know how you would classify something as the oldest server. There is a community of servers that's still around, I think, from when Notch was developing the game, at the point where Minecraft wasn't, you know, a massive thing. Oh, I forget the name. I'm trying to remember someone's name, like when people in the community were literally just chatting with Notch about what he should do next. There was a time when that happened, and apparently it's a 6-year-old server currently having a war between the OGS and the Russians, says Guru. Again, how do you verify that it's the oldest? Because there were lots of servers. I don't know really. I guess I have to look into it. Avalopo says 2B2T Arkany server ruined by YouTubers. Slots are all full now. Arkany servers, I've played on those before. I think me and Kirshar once live streamed on an Arkany server. They were very popular back in the day, and I think they could still be popular. They just sort of died out a little bit, I think, because playing that kind of game can be fun for some people, but you're always under constant risk of just everything you're playing on being destroyed. So it's interesting. It's one of those game modes where I don't feel the game is particularly geared towards it, but certainly shows that there's a lot of things you can do in Minecraft. X, do you know about Undertale? I heard about it, lots of people mention it. Ian Ballasy there with a tea reminder, thank you my friend, I'll have a sip. Danny says, I can't believe that Notch sold Minecraft for only 2 million. He actually sold it for 2.5 billion. Mr. Python says, when is the next Extreme UHC on the website? It says 4th of June. It'll be first Saturday of the month is when they're done, 7 PM is the time, and I might be there, I don't know. I'll see how it goes at the time. I might be able to play. I'm going to sneeze, by the way. Let me just mute my mic. Manix Boy says, why are you flattening the bottom of your farm? I've got plans for what I want to build down here. It requires me to dig out all of this space, which takes a long time. And yeah, we stream doing this tedious stuff. That's kind of the deal. You guys get to ask questions like you like to do. And we stream a bit. So is all of this full up? Wow, that is crazy, crazy drops. I guess we're getting a lot while we're here, aren't we? X, heard that Kevin Baconator failed you. How did it go? Says Dear Chemi. I think it went like this. I think I sort of went ha-cha like that. But look at the axe. Like, when you swap to it, it takes a while to pop up. Yeah, it sort of pops up then goes back down again. So I think I just used it too quickly. But it's definitely a little bit odd. Is this stuff Silk Touch? Apparently it is. We will use it then. We will make use of that. Okay, good stuff. Reaper says, Asuma, would you rather play Minecraft Pocket Edition for an hour or would you rather live underwater for the rest of your life? That's a very bizarre question. I think I'll take playing for an hour, yeah. I think that's quite an easy decision to make, really. It's a bit. It's not like a, do you want to play Minecraft or, you know, have your leg chopped off, but it's similar. I don't think I'd like to be stuck underwater forever. Ponybutt Seer with a donation saying, please don't miss any torches, it's not Friday. Oh, I know what you're... Oh, right, okay. You're encouraging the Friday thing, I see. Okay. Right, 1, 2, 3. Pony, thank you as always for your donation. Guys, be careful next Friday. Oh, look, I'm missing a torch because I can't put it there. You jinxed it. You jinxed it, Pony. What have you done? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm there. There and oh, we're out of torches. Amazing. Sajaj Moon blah, 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 says we just hit 2,000 viewers. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry for butchering your name. I read it and I went, Brain can't be bothered. Brain is just like, what is that name about? Guys, if you want to have your name read, make it easy to read. I don't know. Let's put that right there. James Shopland said X. Oh wait. Oh, chat's going mad. Says, would you ever play Windows 10 edition? There seems to be some hype at the moment. They may be fading out the Java version. They're blatantly fading out the Java version. I don't think it's no secret. I would like to play it, and I've been working on getting my computer... Oh, do you know what? I might do that tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow would make sense to be the day, if any, that I would try and get my computer upgraded to Windows 10. I'm going to try and get it so that I can... like unplug my hard drives to swap between 7 and 10 so that I can get stuff working on 10 before I'm done with 7. That is my plan, at least. Yeah, that's going to be crazy, that. Yeah, anyway, sorry, you're just thinking like what I'm going to do tomorrow now. It's going to be like first thing in the morning, Windows 10. Yeah, sorry, to answer your question though, yes, there is definitely hype around it, and I really want to start playing on it and redstoning on it as well. I've seen Cube Hamster's been jumping at it, and it's made me realise that there's now a whole opportunity just to sort of do redstone from scratch again, and I really love the old days of redstone, so it'll be so much fun to start doing that stuff again. So yeah, it's something I'm probably gonna do. Oh, I've given myself some ideas now about other things I could do with it as well. Actually, I really want to get Windows 10 running now. I've got a great idea for what I could do with that. Someone says, X, could you please tell us your opinion about the whole stupid YouTube drama, more specifically about the recent Keemstar Drama Alert stuff? You know anything about it? I personally think that stuff like that is not worth the attention it's getting. Fidoki, it's not worth the attention it's getting. Absolutely right, let's not talk about it. X, please fix the torch, says Earn Steel. What torch are we talking about? Is everyone aggravated by a misplaced torch? Is that what's going on again? Let's... do you know what? Just chuck them in there, that'll do. Just get them in a chest. Sometimes I want to put them like in the right chests so that the items stack up, and you know, if you put them all in different chests, they'll take up more or less space. If that, no, they'll definitely take up more space than less. Yeah, that makes sense. What? Huh? Okay. I sort of said an English sentence, I think. So, hope you enjoyed that sentence. It was brought to you by my brain. Orangelo says agree. It's not worth that. Yeah, it's not worth it at all. X, you should watch your pick as well. It's close to breaking. I know. I keep my eye on it a lot. It's funny actually. When I'm streaming, I'm constantly looking at it. When I'm not streaming, I seem to just go, "Oh, it's broken." Like, how did that happen? Oh, look at that little slime there. We'll let him live. It's a cool little slime. The small ones are cool. Beastly Ninja says he literally just looked at the torch. Maybe. Hawkeye says opinion on dank memes. I don't think I even care for memes much anymore. I don't know, they just seem so abstract and all over the place. I can't keep up with the memes, yo. The memes. I'm not internet enough as you lot. Okay, there's definitely a glitchy block there. We'll sort that out another time. Aha, now we're cutting off access to our ladder as well. And we got a new subscriber here. Have no fear. It is Enatar Tot. Enatar Tot, thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate it. I believe I've said your name correctly. And have a shuffle on me. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. Thank you for subscribing. Let's continue digging. Let's look at the chat as the chat goes mental. They're all going to go, oh, your pick. Look at your pick. It's broken. What are you doing, Asuma? What are you doing? Sort it out. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore it and keep on playing Minecraft, alright? Let's put these right here. Let's put up some ladders. Amazing. And let's place down some torches. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Little slime guy. One over here. Zyphora says X-Troll confirmed. How long have you been watching me for? How long have you been watching me for? You don't know I'm a troll? What's going on? What's going on? Look at these neatly placed torches. Aren't they amazing? Okay, that's good. One there. Oh, look, we've gone all the way back over here. We're like 2/3 done now. That's amazing. Twitter Cupcake says Twitch is being a bumhole and saying he's offline when he clearly isn't. Oh, that Twitch. That Twitch always being mischievous. Yeah, Twitch twitches sometimes. That's what they say. Okay, over here. And then in that corner. Excellent, excellent. Everything is going good. Nerexit says the one in the back right off is driving me crazy. Oh look, there's one out of place there. Let's put that in the correct place. Let's put that just there. There we go. Much better. Alright then, let's go and continue digging. Oh no, we're going to replace our pick first. The Black Ranger PL has subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. The Black Ranger was always my favourite, I promise. I'm joking. Thank you for subscribing. Have a shuffle on me. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Mouse Fan says, wow, people need to chill. They do need to chill, don't they? I mean, look, chat's just going mental again. It's like I can control chat with my actions. I can go, chat's going to go mental now. Don't you even worry about it. Alright, let's get 2 more chests up here. I cannot wait till we have our sorting system done and all this stuff just gets dumped into it. It's just going to do like a 24-hour sort of all of my items. Mr. Build Pro says the torch is still wrong. Stop trolling, mate. I'll stop trolling when you stop reacting to me trolling, okay? Alright? Is that a deal? Is that fair? I think that's fair. I forgot to... Stage to Fancy says chat is mental. Yes, chat is mental. How do you get mending books? Says Bomb Pow. We get them by Impulse, who sells them on the server. He gets them from villagers. I get them from fishing. Woohoo! Down we go. Always like a little bit of flight. Okay, let's find that other corner because I think we've got to leave... Yeah, we've got to leave like trim across this side. Yourself says, lol, X wins today. What am I winning at? I'm not sure. Tea reminder, drink your tea, says Nether Bricks. Yep, there's some left. I'll drink some more. Gamer Chick says, wow, my town has 2,500 people and you have 2,000 peeps. Now imagine if those 2,100 people watching were all from your town. That would be really crazy. Let me read this message from Scribbles. Scribbles says, hey X, I go to this restaurant called Moe's. Is it Moe's Tavern? Better be Moe's Tavern. And he says, they charge extra $6 for sodas for me and my brother because we get adult meals. I'm going to drink my tea before I... Sorry, my water before I cough. My little brother gets 2 kids' meals and on Tuesdays and you get a free kids' meal for each adult meal. So my brother gets 2 cups and me and my brother use my little's extra cup and get soda in it for free. This is something from what you were talking about before. Well, Scribbles, it depends if they're letting you do that. I mean, it sounds like one of those things where they might not know about it and might tell you to stop, or they might just let it be like, alright, yeah, that's cool. You know? I think businesses should take that approach, especially if they're chain, and that's usually where they don't. When they're chain and corporate, that's usually where they won't give any, like, loyalty rewards or anything like that. That's like a big thing. you know, I get this impression from like learning about stuff and talking to people that, let's say, go back to like the 50s or whatever. Like business was built a lot more around being localized and customer loyalty, like providing the best service you can. And then it got more corporate, advertising takes over, and things become retails and chains. And then it becomes more about just, you know, strict rules, maximize profits, and, you know, none of that sort of customer care stuff. And, you know, like whoever this Mo's are, like, I think it'd be cool if they just went, oh, do you know what, you know, you come in here every week, you have your sodas, because that's a great way to run a business. That's a great way to say, you know, you're a patron here, you come here often, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, you have that kind of thing, you know? I don't know. You got me going off on one. I'm just gonna ramble now. That's all I'm gonna do. I hope you guys don't mind me rambling. Oh. X, eat some steak. You fool, says Ankris. I'm a fool for not eating steak. What have I done? Oh dear. Oh dear. X, what's your pick? It's being used. Oh my god, my pick's being used, everyone. Got to watch out for it. X, when is the next super stream where most of the Hermit streams, says Benis08. Let's see, when's Sunday? Sunday is actually not a day I stream on, so I won't be participating in this month, and I don't think anyone's arranged it. Next month I might, I don't know. I've said many times, things have been busy, they still are. When they're not, I'll get back to doing those streams again for you guys. Random comments, says the Prince of Gaming. Thank you for contributing to the stream, the discussion. Really interesting point about your own comment. It is random. It's also a little bit pointless, but I didn't say point. Sometimes people say pointless comment. There we go. Look, they go from one side all the way to the other. Amazing. X, do you know Penn and Teller, says Flippino. Yes, very aware of those guys. Magicians. One of them was on Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. I used to watch that when I was growing up, and got older and it's like, oh yeah, it's him. Why is he on there? Of course, magic. That's why he's on there. Bring on a magician. Makes total sense. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Right, let's get rid of this like bit here that just sort of goes off on the side. Then the rest of it should be nice and easy to dig away. Man, I love this. Therapeutic, this sort of digging, innit? Especially when you've got a chat with you. Game Watcher says 360 XP levels. That's true. That's how many we got. That's that Pigman farm power right there. The Snow Crash donut. I watched it too, says Jekko D Dragon. There you go. I like that show. It's one of those ones that though you go back and then you watch on like YouTube. You're like, oh yeah, I remember watching Sabrina, and then you're like, One of the things I do remember from it though was that they had Smashing Pumpkins on there. I always remember that, and I remember just like not really being impressed with them at the time, and now I'm like a big fan of that band. They're amazing. There are other shows that Nickelodeon used to play that just sort of weren't all that great. Like there was one called Sister Sister, and I watched that at the time. You go back and watch it, you're like, oh, it's not that good. Oh, who is that? Assuminati says, use TNT, I dare you. I don't want to use TNT. TNT is slow, especially when you've got instant mine. Like, there's times to use it, and sometimes those times are because it's just fun, you want to do something different, but I want to get this done. Like, look at this progress we're making. We also got to go to Ren's place today as well. Must not forget that. I'd say we've got to get a good portion more of this done, and then I say Ren's place, we're going to the Logfellas place, which is Ren's, is also mine. Have you watched the TV show Psych? If so, did you enjoy it? I have not seen that. Drantum Kid 099. What is this show you were talking about, says The Dusk. It was called Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The other one was called Sister Sister. There are a few others like Hey Arnold. I've not ever gone back and looked at that one again. That one always struck me though in terms of like thinking back on it, like with your memory, with your brain smarts, as being a lot more intelligent, like on a subtle level. There's some intelligence in the humour, but that's just from memory, right? We've got a new subscriber here. It is Salte_. Subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. Have a shuffle on me, and also a big thank you to Nick Boss Hard for subscribing as well. Do appreciate it. To the both of you, have another shuffle on me, Nick. There you go. Thanks for the epic support, guys. Let's continue the stream. L Mouse says, have you seen Cat Dog? I remember that name, but I don't think I've seen that one. Wolf Baines says, anyone remember Recess? Do you know what? Whenever I used to watch those American cartoons and shows, they would always talk about recess at school, and I never understood it. It took me years to realise that recess is just like a word for like a break. Like, you just call it like break in England, I think. Like lunchtime or break time, and in America it's called recess, and I always used to just be like, what? What is recess? What is going on? Are we recessing to something? I don't think so. I think that's actually regressing is the word I'm thinking of. What happened to Python GB as a part of the Logfellas, says Manamarty. He's still a Logfella, I don't know what you mean. Python is a Logfella. Hey X, what's your favourite movie, says Disney Amotu. Now, I'll say what I always say, which is that people ask me what's your favourite this, what's your favourite that, and I get put on the spot, I don't know what to say. I don't walk around with like my favourite movies in my head. I've seen a lot of movies, but one comes to mind, or came to mind recently, and I always say it now when people ask, is Dead Poets Society is one of those ones. If I had a list of favourite movies, it would have to include that movie. So feel free to look that one up. It had Robin Williams and Ethan Hawke in it. It's quite a moving one. It's one that doesn't wrap up nicely. Like, it's not a happy ending, and that's so much better. Like, I really dislike movies that, you know, sometimes a movie makes sense that it wraps up and, you know, ends on a high note. Sometimes in order for them to have a message and to make a difference, they kind of need to not, and a lot of movies sort of just steer it round and wrap it up for you in the end. I don't like that. I think sometimes you need to walk away from a movie feeling quite emotional, feeling like that was heartbreaking, you know. That's like the point of that movie, in a way, to like get those feelings out of you, in a sense, as well as making other points as well. And it doesn't do the whole it ends nicely thing, and I like it for that. I think it's great. I'm realising I might have spoiled some of it a little bit, I guess, but probably not. Anyway, if any of you choose to watch that movie, feel free to let me know what you think of it. I really love it. It's been one I've watched many times, and I'll probably watch again sometime. Diashemi says, have you seen The Conjuring 2? I haven't seen it yet. I really want to see it because I like horror, and the problem with horror is there's just trash coming out constantly in the horror genre. And The Conjuring 2, despite being a sequel, is actually supposed to be very good, so looking forward to catching that one at some point. X-Diorite or Netherwart block? Interesting question. I'd probably go with Netherwart block, actually. It's a definitely more interesting and usable block than Diorite is. Man, do you know what? Slipgate I always built out of Diorite last season. I don't know how he did it. Like, his builds look great. It was just... It's still an ugly block, but he made it work for him. Let's go. This is going to be our last strip to the back wall right here. That's going to be it after this. I think we need to go work on the tunnel. Our pick here is getting minced. It's getting well and truly used. And we got a resubscribe for 7 months in a row from Zapdos26. He says, pizza. Okay, Zapdos, you and your pizza. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. What's this? I want to read this. Oh, it got deleted from Guru. Oh, I was going to read that message. that piqued my curiosity then. Railcraft says your XP level is 360 ? Yes, we have an amazing XP farm on the server, and from it I've got 360 levels. That number will keep going up. How did you not get any more XP? Hacker confirmed. Ghost client, report him, says Alex. Oh, it's all from the Pigman farm. I would show you it, but I don't want to do spoilers for my next episode, so I guess I could still show it briefly, I guess. I don't know. I tell you what, if you're watching and you don't watch Hermitcraft, or you don't know what this Pigman farm is, or don't know what I'm on about, like hand up in chat, and if I see a lot of hands up, then I'll probably go over there and check it out. Okay, that works out nicely. It goes all the way up to that edge. That's brilliant. That's just what we want. Let's get all these torches in place. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah. And then a couple of torches here. I think there's... Nope, that's... Oh, that one's off. Oh, so's that one. Wow, that's bad. Okay, lots of hands up in chat. That's enough. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate the hands up. No need to put it in there anymore. Now there was one torch over here somewhere that was off by 1 block. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Let's put that one. There we go. Alright. No more trolling. Okay. All torched up. Very good. We're going to go to the Nether now. But I'm going to unload my inventory first. Oh, Thulse wants me to sleep apparently. I don't see it in chat. Fidoki, thank you for the message. I'm glad that you are. Let's have a look. All of that can go in there. And we're off. We're off. We're doing the off. Okay, up we go. Marlin Miner says, "Lol, X, you are too funny." Thank you. Did I tell a joke? Right, let's go. Where are we? Oh no, we are going into the Nether. Does anyone know the film The Chorus? It's just beautiful. Can watch that movie all day. Would recommend it. Feel free to tweet it at me. I'll look it up and see what it's about. Okay, to get there we've got to go this way. You guys are going to watch me climb up a ladder. That's what you're going to do right now. Exciting stuff. McFeeky says this guy cracks me up. Good. If you're having a chuckle, it's all good. And good time. Hello there, good times to Scar here. I'm working on my impression. Scar! Scar's back! Oh, I want to show you guys what he's been building actually. Scar's been building something amazing. Extra Bow says, you're a music fan. Have you heard of the band Nickelback? The answer is I don't really like Nickelback. And I don't know if Nickelback fans are aware that a lot of people really don't like Nickelback. There's a really cool video on it on the internet about why people don't like Nickelback. Let's just say I don't like the hate, so I'm not fond of their music and I don't listen to them. Pie Lover says The Prestige, awesome film, you'd love it. I've seen that movie. There's also another. If you like The Prestige, there is another movie that came out the same year that is basically the same thing. Now, one of them has Christian Bale in. The other one, I can't remember who's the lead actor is, but they are literally like almost the same movie, and they both came out at the same time. It makes me wonder if there's like some Hollywood script stealing going on or something. Music says good. Nickelback is garbage. Do you see what I mean? People hate Nickelback. Me2000 Games says, what do you think of Bring Me Horizon? I'm a big fan. I've been watching them since they were a smelly little deathcore band. Okay, this is the farm. This is why we have so much XP. You're about to find out. It might not work as well because there are other people online. But the pigmen do this. Right, and then they spawn. And then they do that. There they go. There they go. They go angry. They go down there. They come across here. And there comes the XP. That's how we do it, peeps. That's how we do it on this server. Let's just look up for a bit. Is it actually... I've got a feeling it's not working. There it goes. Oh, I know why it's not working. Okay, there's... Can you see there's XP caught in each of the little things? There is a bug that I just cannot seem to fix with the redstone timing on this server. It means XP is only going to come from that side. And I think because other people are on, yeah, the pigmen have despawned. Or at least it's not enough to keep the farm going. So, that's how that goes. Let's go back down. Dear Shemi says, I saw iron golems. There you go, you see. Spoilers. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. It's alright though. Lego Gaming says, I used to love Keenan and Kel and Saved by the Bell. I watched both of those. And Keenan and Kel was... hilarious, and I think still is a little bit, but doesn't really hold up that well. Saved by the Bell is just same thing. Like it just, I don't know. Some shows just fall to the mercy of time, it seems. Mumble says press spacebar. Okay, let's do just that, and let's get out of here with a little bit of style. And we're going to go to the White District. Yes, because we want to go look at what Scar's built. You would do the kid voice, X, says Chantel. I don't know what that's in relation to, the kid voice. Hollywood does that on purpose. The Prestige and The Illusionist with Edward Norton. Great movie. There you go. If you like The Prestige, watch The Illusionist. It's the same movie. Oh, wow. Oh, that's Soljin's base over there. Yeah. I like that. Okay, so Scar's been working on his courthouse, and the video went up today. I think I possibly spoiling, so or exclusive previewing. Look, I just want to say this is great using quartz, amazing. The scale is perfect, like, and yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be our Hermitcraft courthouse. There's going to be a big garden in front of it by the looks of it, and yeah, the scale is just awesome. It's epic. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Not there anyway. Man, Zorgin's base is looking well cool. Well cool, mate. Oh. Fitzgig says, Scrubs best TV show series. Scrubs is hilarious. I think the best TV show I've watched though is The Wire. I love The Wire. That's incredible, that show. We're gonna look around Zorgin's. What's going on with the interiors, Z? What is going on? He's got his storage room going on here. Got to do some more interiors, Z. Zegro says, Zuma, when you were a little child with hopes and dreams, did you want to do as a career? Has anyone pressured you to do something you didn't want to know to be a YouTuber right away? Well, YouTube wasn't a thing as a kid. I like, a lot of people go like, oh yeah, I wanted to be a fireman or astronaut. I don't remember wanting to be anything. I have no idea what I wanted to be when I was a kid. Yeah. This is cool. What is this supposed to be though? Is that a TV or like just cupboards? I like it. This over here is awesome though. That looks great. Oh, he's used a few of them rotated as well. Very clever. And then there's a little walk-in area back here. Awesome stuff. Got a donation here from Night Reaper 1989 saying, Hey OX, I just got home from work. What have I missed? What are you up to today? You have missed us laying down rails. We've been doing digging. We've been planting warts. It's been exciting stuff. As always, a little bit of sarcasm, because we do grindy stuff for the streams. Yeah, and someone in chat, I caught a glimpse of it. Oh, by the way, Night Reaper, thank you for your donation, buddy, do appreciate it. Someone in chat said, Futurama. Futurama's such a great show, I love that. They made some movies out of it eventually as well, those were pretty good as well. Jam Ramos says, the best TV show I've seen in a while is Peaky Blinders. It's about a Brummie gang in the 1920s. Would recommend. I've seen the first 2 seasons of Peaky Blinders. First one was great, second one was alright. Third season though, I don't know, it really dropped off for me. I actually didn't bother to watch all of it. I liked the beginning, but it just kind of got dull for me. Asumavoy, could you give me some building tips? I know a lot of people ask that all the time, but could you please, lol, says Magic Coop Magic. Yeah, sorry, building tips. You know, the way to learn to build is to try. Like, this build over here, I didn't just build it, I spent hours upon hours in creative mode on a different server, not on here, just trying out different things. It's trial and error, right? If you build something and it looks ugly, then that's great, because when you change it, chances are it might look a little bit better. And then you can keep changing it over and over again. You know, this right here came through tons of trial and error. If you remember, we built this thing and then had to tear it down and rebuild it. And now it looks super cool. I love that, actually. I feel like it's a bit of a shame because this room is small and it doesn't command you to look up and it doesn't really have too much purpose, but this whole design is really, really cool. So, Teddy Grizzly Bear says, whose place is this? Kind of ugly, isn't it? I think you're being a bit trolly. Been a bit trolly, mate. I mean, yeah, maybe you look at this and think it's ugly, actually, that's fine. What are we going to do next? Oh, Logfellas place. We're going to the Logfellas to do some building. I got no idea what supplies are over there, but we'll do our best with what we got. Alex Wingler says 8-bit farting music. It might sound a little bit like that, like an 8-bit fart. Couldn't say you're wrong. Rot Civilized says, X, have you seen The Exorcism of Molly Hartley? I have not. That almost sounds like it's not a movie title, but an actual exorcism. But I haven't seen that. Get food, says Music. Yeah, we're going to need some food. I've only just noticed that. Zach Taylor says the floor of the room with the really nice ceiling kind of sucks. You should redo that floor. Oh, cheers. I like that floor. The floor's alright. It doesn't match the ceiling too much, but there you go. Randy Nicole says, I hate mobile. You must be on your mobile. Right, so we need slabs in the middle. We've got a bit of a theme going there. Maybe we can extend that. So, there you go, slabs. The stairs will be handy too. Ah, what's in these chests? Junk, of course, just junk. Right, so we need cobblestone. We can actually make all of those things out of materials that are here. So let's grab these things. Tea reminder, drink it, says Han Solo. We're done with our tea for today. We've drunk all the tea we can drink. Right, we want to grab some of that, some of that, some of that. Some of those, some of them, some of there. Smooth stone is what we want. This song's great. Alright. Alright, there we go, all of that. All of that. Okay, so what we're going to do is have that many of those. Then we shall make some of these too. Okay, and I think we also need some cobblestone stairs. Excellent. And we got the cobblestone slabs. Nope, we'll make some more. Alright, so axe and shovel, they can go away. Oh, apparently that's all full up. And we'll put those on the side, those on the sides. And then we just need our different block types. Why are those things all like broken up like that? Alright, cool. Can I have a small loan of 200 to get my new PC? Finally, Asuma, says Jimmy Major. I cannot give you a small loan of £200, but keep saving, buddy, and you'll be able to get your new PC. Okay, it looks like it's the majority of it is cobblestone, so let's go for like that. I think that works. It's always difficult trying to do this stuff. Like if you figure out where it needs to go, like in advance, then you can get the ratio right, but I can't do that. Samster says you should investigate the automatic tree farm Tango setup is now working in order and the log fellas may be in trouble. I mean, Tango's the one who's going to be in trouble. I mean, building like the log farmer's going to be upset hearing about all this building of farms, you know. I don't think we need to be worried. It's Tango who's got to watch his back at the moment, building those sorts of crazy automated farms without giving the log fellas, you know, the rights to use it. It's just not on. Let's put in a few of these here and there as well. And then so, oh, no, not like that. The Prince of Gaming says, can I have a small loan of the most insane number I've ever seen? I think the small loan thing is actually a Trump joke, isn't it? Now that I think about it. He talked about having a small loan of $1 million. And what's funny about that is people think it's funny, but it's all about scale, really. If you're a business owner or whatever, $1 million probably is like a very small amount. If you're a big company, anyway. They operate with far greater funds than that. Okay, so I feel like we're keeping it going, looking good. Maybe there's a few more of these actually. Look, there's quite a lot of them there. So we'll vary it up as we go along. We'll now definitely put in a fair amount less of those in the next bit, and actually put in a few more of them. Right, this has got to go, the little beacon base. See you later. And now people are in chat and arguing about Trump. Zach Taylor says, oh no, the one chat I send that Asuma reads is negative. I feel bad now. The floor is fine, Asuma. Love your content. Zach Taylor, don't you even worry about it. It is quite alright. You'd be welcome to have an opinion if you thought it was not so great. That's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't even worry about it. Right, let's keep putting down these blocks and reading chat. All presidential candidates are cancerous, says Han Solo. I might agree with you on that one. It doesn't look like there's anyone good to vote for, which is usually how it goes, right? It's usually a bit of the lesser of two evils. And an idiot this time. It's the lesser of an evil and an idiot this time, it seems like. Oh, what did I hear that Trump said recently today? He thought that Belgium was a city. Oh, Jesus, man, come on. Come on, you're going to be running a country soon. The Belgian leader's like, oh, Mr. Trump, you know, we're from Belgium. These are our delegates. He's, oh, yeah, nice city. They're like, what? Oh, I like your city, Belgium. We're like, we're not a city, we're a country. You don't want that kind of person running your country, do you? But what choice have you got? Lesser of two evils. Reading your guys' reaction is funny. It is funny wunny. Funny wunny like a bunny. Okay. I don't know what that was, but it's a thing. Let's get some more stairs in here. Man, this is going to be a long corridor, isn't it? A very long corridor. I imagine it will get modified here and there from time to time. The physics says, wait, Belgium is a country? Yes, it is. It is a country. Orble says, hey X, I'm going to be going to college for film scoring, so if you're interested in Epic channel music, feel free to tweet me. You should tweet me if you... Well, actually, I'll tell you what, when it comes to music you can use on videos, a lot of people tweet me stuff, and a lot of the time it isn't suitable. You really have to have experience on YouTube, I think, to know what's going on with how the music stuff works there. It's not what you think it is. A lot of people don't understand what copyright means as well. Copyright free don't mean you can use it on your YouTube video, not at all. So, got to be super careful with that stuff. I had a real nightmare. Oh my god, I don't think I ever talked about that. I had a real nightmare a while ago. Got completely stressed out. Had a musician basically U-turning on their license agreements, which is illegal, to create a... what is it called now? It's a version for Creative Commons license, which means you cannot change the license later on. They did this anyway. And I had this really big headache where all of my videos just all of a sudden came up with strikes. I had copyright threats on my channel, threatening to take my channel down if I were trying to get rid of the claims, and removing monetization from videos, things like this. It was a real nasty situation, and the person whose music it was didn't want to help, basically. I think they wanted to make it look like they were, but they weren't. We had to go over the head to the record label and explain that they were basically doing something illegal. And yeah, eventually it got sorted out, but it was really nasty. I had all these strikes on my channel for a while and couldn't get them cleared, and then eventually with the help of a guy called Sliced Lime we got it cleared. And yeah, the headache is gone, but it still worries me that something might flare up again, you know. I don't know, it's... Yeah, you see, this is the other problem. Like, let's say, okay, you use someone's music, and then one day they change their minds. Oh dear. Like, what if Crinkles changed his mind? My second channel would be dead, like that. Boom, see you later. You know, I've used so much of that guy's music. Luckily, I know Azuku and Lord Leviticus, they strike me as being the right sort of people to work with to use their music. I don't think they'd ever change their mind, and if they did, they'd probably... I hope listen to my words on it. The person whose music I used, though, didn't want to hear anything about it. Like, they didn't want to hear about, hey, I'm on YouTube using your music, you're doing this, it's going to hurt me. And they, yeah, no, you don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah, that was a little rant, wasn't it? Oh, I had to get that off my chest, because that was a nightmare. That happened a while ago. That took up a lot of my time. Hear about me being busy, that wasn't what I was busy with, that was just another headache to deal with. Alright, so next up we're going to do the stone slabs. We're going to use them a little bit sparingly this time, just sprinkle them about, get some variance going. Maybe have a little patch here where there's quite a few in one spot, and then boom, space it out again. Watching Asuma whilst making bucket plugins is such a sweet combination, says Salted Tired. Do you know what, my first instinct reading your message was to troll. It was going to be like, open bracket, close bracket, but then I realised I didn't, know programming well enough to troll. Hopefully that trolled a little bit. No, I don't want to mess you up, I'm only messing about. Tom the Hulse says, Slice Lime is a great YouTuber, he should also have more subs. There are lots of people like him who are really great. You have to kind of find a niche. I think Slice Lime has actually got on a fair bit of traction from his update videos, which is nice to see. He knows how to do those, they're very decent, well produced. We got a donation here, noise in my ear, from Tree TR33C saying, can I have a small loan of -5? Okay, thanks. Yeah, just a small loan of negative. Yes, you can then. That's already been authorised and clears, appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the donation, bud. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And yeah, have a good one. So, has X 360'd all the mobs for those levels, says Hamstermon. I 360'd the Pigman for it. They didn't know what was happening. They were spinning all over the place. Loving the stream, X, says Turtle Duckman. Glad you're liking it, dude. Glad you are liking it. This path is not terribly interesting when it's repeated over and over again, but it'll make sense, I think, when more things are added, because parts of the sides will bulge for openings like this. Will definitely break it up and make it look more interesting. What enchantments do you have on your armour, says SmutFamG. I will not read, but I will show. Okay? 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 Okay, that's all you're getting. Bam, you've seen it all. That's for you. Alright. Twitter Cupcake says Gary Johnson didn't need a small loan. He is a self-made millionaire. Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. But congrats on his self-made millionaire-ness. Right, that's the most we're going to do. I probably crafted too many slabs, didn't I? Oh, yeah, actually that goes right up to the totem. Okay, so now we're going to go put in some more stairs. I think we need stone brick variety. The stone brick variety. Let's put slabs in this chest then. Aha, that makes it much clearer to see what we've got going on. Hey X, have you ordered a Mumbo Cube, says Scribbles. No, I have no need for a Mumbo Cube. Like, as cool as little things like that are, when you get older, you'd rather have your money, you know, in your pocket, in the bank, and spend it on things you really need. Merch isn't something merch isn't something I spend money on anymore. I used to buy tons of metal t-shirts, and now they're just all like in a box, and I can't be bothered to wear them. Some of them are ridiculous as well. Yeah, and now like I don't really like buying merch. I like to wear band t-shirts still, but like, yeah, just not metal bands always, sometimes metal bands. I don't know, apart from music, I guess is probably the way to say it, I don't really buy like merchandise like that for anything really. Ngris I Dress says, X, you have reached 100,000 views on YouTube, 100 million views and 500,000 subs on YouTube and 900,000 views on Twitch. Wow, are we approaching 1 million views on Twitch? That's incredible. Wow, we'll be there in like 50 more streams perhaps. I don't know. Left the Gan says metal t-shirts, iron chest plates. Yeah, I like your thinking. I should open an iron chest plate shop. Oh, that would be hilarious. Someone says I can't say your name, says, do you know Elon Musk? If not, you should really read about him. He's a great person. I hear that name a lot, hear a lot about him, but that's all I can tell you really. Looks like we're going to need some spruce wood over here and some spruce wood there, so let's go grab some spruce. How does that sound? Does spruce sound good? Let's go grab some. Igloo Gamer says, do you play any instruments? I used to play guitar, piano, keyboards. On occasions I'd sing while playing. Probably didn't sound very good. Disclaimer alert, singing with air quotes, let's put it like that. User says, oh, next Captain Minecraft video is out. Yep, it is 8:30. The next episode of Captain Minecraft is out. Really, really great to see so many people liking that series. Wasn't expecting the level of interest that we got, so that's great. Is there any spruce over here? Let's take those. We need those for building. Let's take these chests. They're kind of... Actually, I ain't got an axe. What were we talking about? Completely forgot. Yeah, Captive Minecraft has been really enjoyed by people, which is good to see. It's just one of those ones where, you know, I thought, let's do this. It's going to be fun. If people ain't interested in it, I ain't bothered. It's alright. But people are really liking it. It's great to see. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more spruce though, aren't we? So let's go boom, 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 and do that. I really need to go do some logging again to keep my supply up high. Mad Cat Hog says Iskall commentary is really good. That's why. Yeah, and me and Iskall have a lot of fun playing that together. Yeah, I like doing those maps as a duo, because I did it with Tango before. It's so much more fun to bounce off of someone else when you're playing. Scribble says, hey X, what is your favourite type of wood to build with in Minecraft? I would say log. It is dark oak. Which, is that dark oak? Yeah, it is. And, or it's probably spruce actually. Favourite log would definitely be dark oak. Maybe runner-up acacia. Favourite planks would be spruce and probably birch. Exiva says, I love how you say Iskall. Yeah, is it supposed to be said like that? Now that you said it, you made me conscious that I might be saying it wrong. Iskall. It's just how I say it, isn't it? It's just how I say it. Just came from watching your latest episode of Captain Minecraft. Good job on the end portal. You only need 4 eyes of enders. Oh, thanks for letting me know how many. I realised that getting those 4 is probably not going to be too difficult. Probably do that when we next record again. Those episodes are like, you know, batch record. We recorded a whole bunch in a couple of days, and then it's going to go to DreamHack, so the next ones will be recorded soon, actually, Thursday. That's why I'm thinking I might do Windows 8 tomorrow, because I don't technically have to record anything tomorrow with the way it goes. Hi! Morgan Treeman is a very good name for your axe. Ponybutt says, look, Hustin. Yep, Morgan Treeman is on the list. Don't you worry about it. That is spruce. They're very similar, spruce and dark oak, but sometimes spruce has that little bit of pop that works better. Yeah, look at that. We need to go 2 higher, I think. That's not 2. Not 2 at all. Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3 is a place to be. Then we'd have 1 there, then it'd be 1, 2, 3 and the place to be, and then it'd be right there. Okay, so that's actually like the same gap, which makes me think that we could, you know, that lines up perfectly, doesn't it, for a little entrance on either side. So we'll go with that, that'll work just fine for us. And I think what we're going to do is just go down here a little bit further and dig out and put the spruce things in. Hyper Sniper says Donald Trunk. Yes, I think that's on our list of names for funny things. Windows 10, Windows 8 suck. Did I say Windows 8? Windows 10. Whatever Windows it is, I need it. Night Reaper 1989 says, X, I'm torn. Half of me wants to stay here and watch the stream. The other half wants to nip down to the supermarket and buy a nice cold cider and finish a hard baking hot day of work with. Wait, I just donated the booze money. I guess I'm staying here. Well, do you know what? That booze, better off in the shop than in your belly, my friend. Like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of drinking. It's, you know, alcohol is a poison. It's not good for your body. That's why you feel drunk, because your body don't know what to do with it. Either way, thank you for the donation, my friend. I hope you enjoy the rest of this stream. There's not actually much left, I've got to say. I need to get going soon, but I've got a little bit more time. Legendary Rizza says, I was right, you didn't read my comment. You're wrong, Rizza. Rizza the Jizza. I did read your comment. Alright, let's see. So, these all needed to go like 1 block high. That's kind of a pain. I want to be able to just quickly do that on all of them, but I can't because I've got to jump up. Maybe if we get these next bits in, so it's like spruce, stairs, yeah, okay, I can see what's going on there. Let's get our stuff crafted up, and we'll figure it out. Sammy Lixie says you need to get to 420 levels. I'm going to go to 421. I will so not get 420 levels. I'll just go to the next one. Okay, let's craft up more stairs, because we're going to need a lot of them. Doesn't feel like a lot. And all of that. Okay. That looks good. Right, so I think... Hi! New friends, go away. You're dead. Almost. No, you're dead. Okay. That was annoying. So it stairs at that height, yep, and then stairs either side, right? And that's all we need to do going across here. It's also spawn-proof. Oh, we're not going to put you there, actually. We're not going to put you there. I'm dual streaming watching Fulson X, says Speed Ducky. Awesome, that's the way to do it. Get that dual Hermitcraft action. Aha, let's also put... let's also put just one more here. And 1, 2, 3, bam. Luca Chaki says Hermitcraft is awesome. I agree, Hermitcraft is awesome, isn't it? Okay, now that ladder is in the way. And I'll steal that ladder, cheers. Fruiting Gaming says, ever been to America? It's great over here. I've been to America. I went there when I was a kid. And a ginormous person in a wheelchair slowly strode up to me. I think I was eating sweets or something, and the sun disappeared. The sun was blocked out. I looked up and there was a ginormous person, the width of 3 people on a scooter staring at me. And so I got up and left. I'll always remember that. We got a resubscribe for 4 months in a row from Harlands08. Thank you for resubscribing for 4 months in a row. Really do appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. I'm all going really fast, I know. Yeah, okay. Good times with Scar is in chat. He says, lol. I don't know what you're lolling at, but Scar, your build, the courthouse is looking amazing, buddy. X, have you ever listened to the Blue song? Oh, I know though. I was about to sing it and I stopped myself. I'm going to sing it without singing it. I'm blue abadee abadar. Abadee, I'm blue abadee abadar. That one? I think it's that one. I think it's that one. X, that is a summary of all America. Sorry, says Mr. Pearson's MPS. I'll tell you a little thing. I'll tell you a little thing about obesity. It's about what you eat. Like, you got to look at how people used to eat, you know, 50 years ago in America, maybe a bit longer than that actually, and then compare it to how people eat today. You can see it's all about what people eat. Oh, does another one go? I think another one goes right. Is that a stair block again? No, it's a slab. Ah, so a slab then goes behind there. Well, I got some slabs. Let's put those in. Yeah, like, it ain't no secret to why people are so obese these days. It's about what they're eating. If you go back to the, let's say the 40s and the 30s, like, what did people eat? They ate potatoes, vegetables, and meat, you know, the traditional food. Now, people are eating Doritos and soda with everything and ice cream and sweets constantly. It is about what you eat, and they're feeding it to you in ginormous portions in America. I know because I went, oh, I fancy some ice cream, and I went to the bit where they sell ice cream in the shop, and I went, oh my god, they're 5-litre buckets of ice cream and they cost less than $1. There's something wrong. I'm like, if I buy that, I'm gonna eat it all. I didn't want to pay it. I'd rather pay $2 for an ice lolly. Like, I don't want to have a bucket of ice cream. I'm not going to eat all that. That'll make me fat. Yeah, what was I going to say? Anyway, so all of this processed food that's available, there's been studies, there's been research done on it, you know. The people selling you that food ain't going to tell you how it goes. But basically, if you eat normal, traditional food, you know, the stuff we've been eating for thousands and thousands of years, your body is used to the way they tell you what to eat. Like, when you eat vegetables, when you've eaten enough, I think there are two types of, like, system or whatever that your body has. One of them is to tell you that your body is stretched, I think. Oh no, that doesn't need to go. Man, I'm doing a bad job of explaining this. Man, I'm going to run out of food soon here as well, speaking of food. So your body has, like, it has a way of knowing how much you've got room for in your belly and how much you need in terms of energy, right? And fruit and vegetables and meat, all of these things, they work properly with your stomach. When you've eaten enough, you know, your body knows. Now, processed food, stuff with loads of sugar in, don't work properly with your stomach. You will eat, and you'll feel cravings. You will want more of what you want to eat because it's tasty, because it's rammed full of sugar and it's making your taste buds go crazy. But it doesn't tell your stomach that you're full. Your stomach doesn't work the same way with processed foods, and therefore you can eat more and more of it. Now, the question I'll propose to you is, do you think the companies that sell all of this food really care about the health and well-being of their the people eating their food when they're so bad for them? You know, it's an industry. They want to make profit. They want to sell more food. They don't want people eating the right food and not coming back and buying their products over and over again, right? I mean, that's the problem. It's capitalism gone mad. They're using people's diets to make profit and making them very unhealthy, which in turn helps the medical system in America, you know. Obese people needing help, treatment and medicine and stuff. It's one hand feeds the other, so unhealthy people makes profit. That's what most of capitalism is. Like, waste and inefficiency are brilliant in capitalism. A great example would be the road system. If you compare the road system in Sweden to England, like, in Sweden have this crazy system where when something goes wrong, all of the roads are segmented. They can quickly stop the traffic, pull up one section, fix the problem, put it back in the ground. And resurfacing, you know, digging up the ground for cables and wires and pipes that are underground, all very well orchestrated in Sweden, very efficient. Doesn't cost a lot of money in taxes to look after. In the UK, all the companies that look after the roads are privately owned. They operate on profit. They get money from the government to do that job, air quotes, and it's an incredibly inefficient system where they have to dig up and resurface roads all the time, and they're not going to change it because it is far more profitable to charge people to dig up roads and resurface them, because it costs lots of materials and time and stuff. It's more expensive, and therefore it's more profitable. If it were a cheap and efficient system, then there wouldn't be a lot of money to be made out of it. X, what's your stance on the pharma industry buying up doctors to get them to prescribe their drugs? Spider venom, again, I don't know the details on it, but it's the same problem. It's when profit is the motive, like that's the only motive. It's not people's health first. It's, you know, we're using this system to sell our drug. If you've got Company A and Company B, right, and Company A's got the best drug for this treatment, and Company B has a not as great drug, Company B isn't going to go, Company A, you've done a fantastic job, we need people to have that for their health. They're going to go, no, you're a competition, what we'll do is sell ours a lot cheaper, put you out of business, and then hike the price up. That's the kind of things that happen in this system. I mean, getting off on a rant, and I feel like it's alright to go off on a rant because we're reaching the end of my time. Marlin Miner says, capitalism without ethics will fail. I believe capitalism without ethics is the system we're living in, it feels like. I personally don't think it's a great system with ethics or without. But, you know. Maybe what you say is true for America, but most parts of Europe, legal requirements on food are very high. Nenya, I would agree and disagree. There's definitely better practices for food, but you can still go into a shop and buy absolutely ridiculous stuff. You know, sodas are terrible. Sodas rot your gut. It's like unbelievable. People are uneducated on diet and stuff like that, you know. The Vindicar says, so short, all humans are horrible, X. No, that's not what I'm trying to say at all. It's the mechanics. It's the mechanics of a system that will change what people do. Like, I don't think, like, I don't know really, like if someone's working in, let's say, the pharmaceutical industry and it's like one of those situations I've described, doesn't mean that person is awful. It just shows you that the system steers the ship in a particular direction. Gira Fmad says, well, capitalism cannot inherently be ethical. I'd agree with you, I believe it can't inherently be. I'm drinking a Coke as we speak, lol, says Venus. Well, know that Coke is ramming your mouth full of sugar, it's rotting your teeth, it's spiralling your taste buds out of control for sugar cravings, and it's rotting your gut. I mean, I never drink them, always water, just water or tea, you know, delicious. Exactly what you need, your body wants water, not soda. Elliot says, I was drinking soda when you said this, I threw it away. Well, that is a victory, that's fantastic. I would totally encourage you guys to not drink sodas, and oh, don't get me started on energy drinks, stuff like that. No, it's disgusting. You want to eat healthy, you gotta do it the wholesome way, you know, eat proper cooked meals of veg, have fruit regularly, drink water, and your body will be much healthier for it. X, can you read us a bedtime story at the end of the stream? Sleep will be lost if you don't, says Mad Cow. I now really want to read a bedtime story. I'll do like bedtime story voice with X. I can't think of a bedtime story though. Smelly Fist says, last soda I had was 2003. I haven't drunk soda probably in... For me it's probably more like 6 or 7 years, but I have had the occasional soda. I used to actually like drinking a can of Iron Brew on my birthday, like I'd treat myself to a chocolate bar and Iron Brew, but I think I've gone off that now as well. It's the less sugar you have, it starts to taste disgusting. I had some fruit juice the other day actually, and I like started to drink it. It was loaded with sugar. It stung my mouth. I was like, oh, ugh. Not so really. Sam says I'm going to try stop drinking soda. That's awesome. You'll be good for it. Trust me. When you get those sugars out of your diet, other foods start to taste really great, especially vegetables and fruit. You know, they're natural sugars in those in the fruit anyway. Commando Callout Vetio says you should do an ASMR video. I'm not qualified to do ASMR. A lot of that stuff on YouTube is unprofessional and amateur use of whatever ASMR is. Dear Shemi says the music is so awesome. It is, isn't it? It's great. Marlon Miner says same here. With the soda, about 6 years without, but still have a way to get my weight in order, but still have a way to go to get my weight in order. My advice for you if you want to lose weight is a few things. Right, a few things. Like, one of them is pain is gain. Like, if you want to lose weight, if you want to get in shape, you've got to accept that doing things like running, which I'm going to go do in a little bit. I want to do an evening run today. It sucks. It sucks. Like, your body don't like it. But you will be rewarded for it if you get into running. Like, running is really about when you finish running. Then it's like, oh my god, like, my body feels great. I've worked out. It is now healthier. I've burnt calories that I don't need. Basically, I don't believe in like some wishy-washy, oh, you know, think positive about losing weight and oh, you can do it kind of attitude. I think it's more like, hey, this is gonna suck, but think about the end goal, you know. Do it because there's something in mind at the end, and that might be losing weight. Another one, I think this applies more to men. Well, actually it doesn't really, but weightlifting is definitely a more masculine thing, it would appear to be. But anyone can do it. If you lift weights and put on muscle on your body, you gain weight because you've got muscle, but you lose fat by doing it. But muscles require more calories, so if you build up your muscles, you'll naturally burn off more calories every day, which can really help with weight loss in terms of fat. You might gain weight from the muscle weight. Mega Slayer says enough talk, more work. Well, if you haven't figured it out, I'm supposed to go, but I feel like I want to keep chatting. I don't want the stream to end, but I really, yeah. X, what are you achieving in the stream? This, Shredwood. This. I'm jumping off of the stairs. Anyway, maybe we'll have to pick this one up next time. Then we'll talk more about diet and stuff like that. I really want to try and encourage those of you that want to listen to what I have to say and maybe want to make a change to make those changes, because they've been fantastic for me. I used to eat rubbish, and now I do the absolute opposite, and I feel about 100 times better. Couldn't recommend it more. Dear Shemi says, climbing the stairs, flying off. Yeah, we're doing it over and over again. Order Pro says, although muscles are more heavy as to fat, so all in all, you won't change too much weight. Kind of. It depends how many calories you're burning. The point is, if you use like weight gain as an exercise, muscle gain as an exercise, you actively burn calories while creating more requirement for calories. So in the long run, it will help you burn it off. Like once you stop doing the weight gain, oh god, I can't get my words right, the muscle gain, then your body will still burn off more calories. So it helps in the long run to just keep burning calories. Anyway, I'm going to go in a second. Any more questions? Come on now. Let's hear some questions about food. If any of you want some advice or anything, just let me know. Everyone's saying bedtime story. I don't have one. I don't have one to hand. Maybe someone can tweet me one that's suitable for reading, and I'll read it at the end of next stream. But yeah, any questions about eating before we go? I really want to talk about this right now. I don't know. It's like I started talking about it, and now it's all I can think about. I just ate Galaxy chocolate. It's so good, says Jimmy. I used to like chocolate, but now that I got all those sugars out of my diet, they don't taste so great. Mallard says, I love how everyone here wants to lose weight. I want to gain weight, lol. If you're struggling to gain weight, it might be because of your metabolism, and let's say you're skinny and you can't like gain weight. As long as you eat correct, as long as you get the right vitamins, minerals and stuff in your diet, you should be okay to be whatever your body wants to be at, so to speak, unless you have some sort of medical condition. How far are we going to run tonight? X says Yellow Harrod. I don't know, but I really want to aim for just half an hour straight. Order Pro says true, absolutely true, but wasn't talking about that, just about pure cleaning, training, about the weight gain, food and stuff. Hyper Sniper says, what's the best exercise to lose weight for a teenager? Probably running. Running's just the best way to lose weight, in my opinion. You can burn off lots of calories doing running. ERV says, X, how did you decide to eat healthily? It sort of progressed over time. I just got really sick of eating McDonald's or because I always had some healthy food available, and then when I wanted to take more care of my health, I started to realise that when you stopped eating the rubbish food, all of those weird cravings and stuff, especially sugar cravings, go away. Little Joe says, I did my workout while watching this and now I'm making my tea for my new diet. Awesome, that's great. Keep up with the workouts. Hex, I tweeted you I made from the stream, says Pizza2002.com. Awesome, I'll check that out later. Ponybut says, not a question, but I'll say that green bell peppers are fantastic raw. I actually like the orange and yellow ones. I'm never a fan of green pepper. It's a bit bitter for me. Soul Slash says, no wait, I just joined and you're already ending. Unfortunately we are, my friend. And I'm going to just scroll. There's lots of questions here. I'm just going to scroll through them quickly now because I am really like spending too much time doing this. Let's have a look. Leah says, my problem with eating junk is that it helps give me enough energy to stay awake. How do I eat healthy and get enough energy to do everyday things without being tired? You have to go through the hard bit because the energy like you get from those things really isn't the proper energy that your body needs. You have to make the transition. Like when you go from eating junk food to vegetables suck. Like I'm not going to lie to you, they suck. But once you get all of the sugars and stuff out, they taste better. It's the same thing with energy. I used to drink coffee a fair bit, drink a coffee every morning, and then as soon as I don't drink a coffee, I feel rubbish. I can't get going. It's because I'm drinking coffee. As soon as you stop doing it for a week, all of a sudden you feel a lot better. So it's really about sticking with the diet and then letting your body transition. Once you get used to eating the proper food over and over again, you'll just get a lot better with it. Shaggy says, I used to weigh 250 pounds, I'm 6 foot tall, I stopped drinking pop for 2 years and started running now, I weigh 190. See, it's all about what you do and you eat. It all is, and congratulations on the weight loss, keep up. I'm not sure in LBs what the correct weight to be is, but, you know, awesome. Anyway, guys, I need to go. I need to go now, so thanks everyone for watching, hope you didn't mind me having a little chat at the end there. We are going to do a raid. I want to say, though, thank you to everyone who subscribed, to resubscribed, donated, hang out in chat, just watched. All of you are amazing. Hope you have a great day. We're going to do a raid on... We're going to raid False. She's streaming right now on the same server, so all the reasons in the world to go watch her. Anyway, thanks peeps. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.